toys, toys, toys. Hey, there's the Megazord, I remember the show. Looking at monsters, toys, toys. SpongeBob toaster hanging out with the Legos. Toys, toys, toys. It's Collect-Aganza. Tony Stark. Tony Stark, yeah, there's Slush Head. Kane's got a book, panning up. Oh yeah, Macho Man got a He-Man sword. Toys to toys. Toys, toys, toys. Reviewing toys and talking about the toy news of the week. It's Collect-Aganza. Hey guys, welcome once again to Collect-Aganza. I'm your host, James Pavel, as always, coming to you from, that's right, our brand new permanent set at Collect-Aganza. As you can see, Vlogaganza Studios has spared no expense. I've got this awesome new official Collect-Aganza chair so I can bring to you the news and reviews each week in both style and comfort. We also have this brand new table so I can bring to you more news and reviews with more comfort. But anyway, now that the ego stroke is done for the show, let's take a look at the toy news. Really slow week this week, not too much going on. Masters of the Universe Classics fans will be glad to know that those attending the PowerCon this year, which is the annual Masters of the Universe convention, Mattel will be giving away 1,000 secret accessories to their Masters of the Universe Classic lines, the first 1,000 attendees. Don't really know what it could be yet. My guess it's probably a repaint of a current accessory, because Mattel does really well with those types of repaints. So if you're going to PowerCon, hope you're the first 1,000. Lego minifigures Series 8 have begun to hit store shelves, so make sure you can probably expect a look at those in the next few weeks from us at Collect-Aganza. And finally, a lot of retailer exclusives have been hitting stores for the WWE line. I know if you guys go to Kmart, they do have the new live event John Cena. Now, that was the figure I mentioned in episode 1 of Collect-Aganza with the Hustle, Loyalty, Respect hands. So any members of the C Nation out there, you should be glad to get those. Kmart also features the Raw entrance stage playset. Now that's going to feature the entrance ramp and Titantron, so you can sort of fill out your Raw ring. So that'll be good for any sort of dioramas or playsets you guys would want to do in the near future. Toys R Us, they are featuring the Hell in the Cell playset. Now that is also a Toys R Us exclusive. Basically that is the standard WWE ring that they've released many times, this time with a brand new Hell in the Cell cage, which is a massive playset that features a lot of removable panels on the sides and on the tops, so you can have guys bashing through and coming through the top of the stage, so it'll be a lot of fun for you guys. Well, like I said, that's going to be it for the news this week. Pretty slow news week. Now for the review, I figured we'd do something a little different this week, because I felt bad for missing a week last week. Hope you guys will forgive me. We had some scheduling conflicts and we had to build this awesome new set, so hopefully it was worth it. So I took a look at my toy shelves and tried to figure what is one of my favorite figures of all time in my collection, and I think I figured it out for you guys. Today we are going to take a look at the Legendary Heroes Wave 1 Build-A-Figure, Pitt. Now, hopefully the first thing that should pop out at you guys is, holy cow, this thing is massive, and he is. Pitt stands at over 12 inches tall, and for a size comparison, I have the Masters of the Universe Classics Man-at-Arms, which is just about 7 inches tall. So as you can see here, pretty big size difference. It was one of the first things that caught my eye with this figure. And now, my all-time favorite thing about this figure is the incredible attention to detail and sculpt that is in this figure. As you can see, let's take a look first. These ripped pants. As you can see, Pitt kind of uses the Incredible Hulk-style ripped jeans, and the detailing on these jeans is astounding. Like, as you can see, there's all kinds of rips and folds in the jeans that are all throughout. They even have on his right leg a little sculpted extra detail of jean to give it that extra oomph. Another great example of the sculpted detail on this figure would be the jacket, which is a separate piece on the figure. It's got a lot of unique wrinkles and folds that you'd see in a normal cloth leather jacket. And another cool thing about the jacket is you can see Pitt does have chains sculpted on the front of his outfit, and those chain patterns continue on the back of the jacket. Now there's not actually chains behind this jacket, but what Toy Biz did is they sculpted the details and wrinkles of the jacket to make it look like there's really a chain behind there. It's a really cool added detail that a lot of toy companies wouldn't go for. Another great thing about this figure is, if you can see, you can zoom in right here on these joints for the elbow. Toy Biz patched up the little joint holes that would normally be on that figure, giving a uniform look. And that's also present on the ankle joints, or sorry, excuse me, the knee joints as well, so gives it more of a statuesque look as opposed to an action figure. Also, the hands feature a lot of cool wrinkles and veins in the detail that make, again, just further add to the depth and cool look of this character. Alright, now that the me gushing about the sculpt is done, let's calming breaths, let's get it all together. Let's take a look at the articulation for Pitt. Pitt does have a ball-jointed head. It's sort of a limited ball joint. It's a little tighter, so we can look side to side, up and down slightly. One to note, his ponytail is on a swivel joint, so that can go all the way around 360, so you can pose it if you want it flapping in the wind there. It does feature a nice ab crunch joint, which it's so big it doesn't really move a lot, but it's a good, you can get them like crouching down or standing at attention. Now the shoulders are on a ball joint. They go all the way around and out. As you can hear that ratcheting, Toy Biz added that because the arms are so big that if they didn't ratchet tight like that, the actual weight of the arms would pull it down. So the ratcheting makes sure those poses stay nice and tight, which is a really cool feature. Pitt does feature single joints at the elbows and each arm, swivel wrists, and my favorite articulation on this figure is the individually articulated fingers on each hand. Try to zoom in on a single finger here. Each finger features 2 points of articulation, and that's each finger. So you can get them, if you want to drink fancy tea, you can have them just his pinky out, or if you want to, you know, tap on a glass of some preteen sleepover and freak them out, you can do that. It's one of those attention to details that I love on this figure, and articulated finger is one of my favorite features. So that's the arms. It does feature a swivel at the waist, and ball joints at the hips, so he can kick, go out, he can cut a rug if he wants to. Swivels at the top of the leg, single joints in the ankle, or the knees, excuse me, which are ratcheted again, just like the shoulders. Swivels at the sort of boot cut area, even though it's really just his whole leg. Joints at the ankles, so he can kind of rock her side to side, in and out. And then a nice little articulation joint at the toes, so it can kind of look like he's walking. Nice to note that these chains are a soft rubber. They don't really hinder the articulation at all. And these ones by the ankles are removable. So if you don't like them, you can just pop them right off. Okay. And my thoughts for this figure, obviously you can tell I love this figure a lot. The first time I saw it online, I had to have it. Just the sculpting on the detail. There's even, on his gray skin, there is a slight pebbly texture all throughout, giving the appearance of pores. I mean, this just, all these added details are incredible. And hopefully, if you guys like it, he's a little hard to find these days because this is an older figure. So you may want to go to eBay and try to find the best deal, or you can build them yourself if you find all the pieces online. So hopefully you guys like him, and as much as I do, and he does make a great addition to your collection. Well, that is the end of our very first episode from our brand new studio, Collect-Aganza. I want to thank Vlogaganza Studios once again for providing us the opportunity. I will throw one of these up in tribute. If you guys want to know more about what I think about toys or the sci-fi, anything like that, make sure to follow me on Twitter, @James_Pavel for all my thoughts. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Take care, and good hunting.